Jeepers.
Hey guys, we are in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And for those of you who are new around here, I'm Beck.
And I'm Ross. Guys, before we get started, we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much to all the new people that have been subscribing to our channel, commenting on our videos. There's been some amazing comments out there and so many people putting the thumbs up as well. So thank you so much. It means a lot to us. And well, today, we're going to go find some Chinese food in KL, and in particular, over the next 3 weeks, we're going to focus in on Chinese food, Malay food, and Indian food, because they're the three cultures here. So we're absolutely pumped to share that with you, and we're about to head into our first Chinese spot right now. Are you hungry, Beck?
I am.
All right, I'm starving. Let's go eat. This is the definition of busy, this place. There's just so many people packed in here. So it actually took us about 20 minutes to get a seat in here, and it's like everybody's just standing next to a table waiting for someone to get up. So that was quite fun. We got sat down and you go up to order at the different stations. So they've got like 3 or 4 different stations in here. And I've just gone over to order my dish, and then I had to walk over to the other one to order Beck's dish. So yeah, it's fascinating to see them at work. These guys have been around for years, very popular with the locals. All right, so the beef noodle is actually Beck's lunch, so I'm not gonna sit here and eat it.
12 seconds later.
The brisket really makes it with the noodles. That brisket is just falling apart. I'm sure Beck won't mind if I borrow a tiny bit of her brisket. Oh, that is so soft, and that is amazing. All right, a little bit of the mixed noodles as well. That's a really yummy dish. The thing that we like about brisket is it's full of flavour. So this is a really hearty beef soup. Really well done. Simple soup done really well. I'm making some space for a really yummy clam soup. The La soup. La.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. 11 ringgit, guys. Thank you. All right, so that's an interesting thing. Here, you know, you order it, and I ordered them before, and I was trying to point where we were sitting, and they just know. Like, they didn't even look. And then they come to your table with the food, and they want payment. So at that point, you pay. And wow, I am so excited. I have this bowl of clam shells, and this really crazy broth sitting in front of me too. I'm fascinated as to what the flavour is like. I can see some ginger, really big shards of ginger, and the little vermicelli noodles. These little clam shells, look at those. Clams just everywhere. It's just teeming with clams. As I look on the other tables, a lot of the people are eating this dish. Let me taste it. Oh, jeepers. All right, spicy. There's some sweetness. There are so many different things happening in there. My palate is a little bit confused, if I'm honest. There's some greens in there, you know, some different Chinese greens. The clams. Clams are delicious. Oh, I love clams. I love seafood. That's amazing. The spice factor, wow, it's up. It's a hot dish. Very, very spicy. It's the perfect choice of noodles. Really just kind of allows that juice from the rest of the dish to just dominate. You know, you get these really thin little vermicellis. And every single bit of noodle is just absolutely covered in that juice. I love that. Broth is unbelievable. It's almost like a really spicy French broth. Like it's almost got a little flavour with the ginger and stuff there. I almost taste like a little bit of wine or vinegar or something in behind it. I don't know if that's right or not. A really delicious broth. Delectable. I love that they also give you the little side bowl here. You got somewhere to put them. Otherwise, I'll just make one hell of a mess. It's a beautiful dish. Guys, if you get a chance, if you come to KL, be brave, come and try this. It's what all the locals are eating. So hopefully you get the idea. We're gonna smash these down and continue our Chinese food tour. So I've been told these are the two favourites in Chinatown, so we're going to check them out, starting with the salty egg. Now these things look delicious. Oh my god, there's actually a river of duck egg in here. That's really good. Barbecue pork inside of a bao. Oh wow. Can you see in there? There's just lots and lots of goodness. Oh. Classic barbecue pork. Alright, so this one's very popular. It's not food, it's a drink, but hot day, so let's load up with some. It's a soya bean drink that's very popular, and I don't know what I'm really doing here, but I'm just going to drink it, see what happens. Drink, and the other one is jelly. Good? Oh, amazing. Thanks.
One soybean with sugar. Soybean.
Yeah, sure. One with sugar, one without. Oh, it's actually really good. This one feels hot. This is like hot. Now someone said jelly. I don't know. It's more like a custard, almost like a bean curd. It almost tastes like porridge, but without any sort of honey or sugar or anything on top. They did ask me if I wanted sugar, but I never really like adding sugar to stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a custardy texture. It's really good. We're pumped for this. We actually found this place the other night. We're walking in the rain and, well, we stumbled across this and there was water just flooding everywhere and everyone's piled in on these little seats munching into Pan Mee. Now this is a spicy Pan Mee, so it's good. Today it's boiling hot. I don't know, how hot is this? 1,000 degrees.
It's 1,000 degrees, you heard it here first.
Melting.
Yeah, it is really, really hot and it is quite hot under here, so having a spicy dish might just test us here. But we fell in love with this because it's a flat flour noodle and it is a Malaysian Chinese dish. You can have this in a soup or as dry. We asked the guy which one's better and he said go dry. So that's what we're doing. Wait till you check this out. Now I asked for mine, spicy. I always talk about the spice, but mine is spicy.
I got less spicy, but I think it's still pretty spicy.
I'm pretty sure it's either an 8 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Now, a couple of cool things in here. What's your favourite bit, Beck? What do you like the most?
Spicy. I really like, has all these little crispy anchovies in here. It's just delicious. Sorry, that was really spicy.
She's dying. We're going to need a doctor after this. Okay, so you're right. Those anchovies, just give it. So you got this spicy salt in there, and then that anchovy is like an explosion of salt. Really, really strong. There's some greens in here too. I really love mushrooms. I'm becoming a bit of a mushroom fan. If you're a fan of mushrooms, put some comments. Yeah, those dry mushrooms. I don't know, some sort of Chinese mushrooms. They go really well in here because they're just kind of mixed in with the noodles and you're never really sure what you're eating. Now, the wet version of this is basically a soup. This place is really popular. We had heard about it and we just sort of wandered by thinking nothing of it in the rain. And couldn't believe how many people were just piled in here. There's a real Chinese influence. Obviously, we're in Chinatown, so it's to be expected. But yeah, this is one of our little favourite go-tos. Very affordable if you're on a budget. Now, we are filling up pretty fast. How about you? I'm pretty full. We've had a pretty big day of eating. But we last time only ordered one of these because we were not 100% convinced, but we loved it so much we're back for one each.
Yeah, didn't want to share.
Now, to go with my little dry pan mee, I am a massive lover. Now, this one is a chicken ball, and this one here is a pork ball, and both are equally delicious. I'm not hating on chicken or pork at the moment. You know, I'm not going to give one preference over the other. They're both good. So let's throw these down. Well done, pork. You tasted delicious. The chicken one's better. Part of the other thing we love about the sort of street food thing is, you know, you don't just eat with your mouth, you kind of eat with your eyes. You know, you watch these guys, they've made thousands of these dishes before, and it's...
They're absolute pros.
It's so cool to just watch them put it all together.
Yeah.
Something that would take you half an hour to an hour to work through a recipe book at home, these guys just do in like 1 minute, bang, done. And the complexity of this dish is impressive. Chili really gets to the back of your throat and just stays there. You just have this burn the back of your throat. It's
really impressive that they're so quick to churn these out because they are freshly boiling the noodles for every order that's made.
It's true.
So yeah, it's not street food that's been sitting on the side of the road for a long time by any means.
I think these noodles are Hakka noodles, which is that flat flour noodle. And I read online that this might be the most popular noodle in Malaysia. So I don't know if that's true. Whack some comments down below. Tell me. Should I believe what I read on the internet?
Probably not.
Side broth on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, well, that about wraps it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed our Chinese tour of KL. We've taken you to a couple of our favourite spots. All right, boiling day. We're sweating down a storm, spicy noodles. We're going to head back to our apartment, sink some beers, have a swim, and...
hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
We will see you soon next week. We're doing Indian food.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Apparently the Prime Minister, they shut the whole market down and Prime Minister comes in, lines up. Well, he doesn't have to line up. He just kind of walks to the front and says, I'm the Prime Minister, give me some of this. And if it's good enough for the Prime Minister, it's good enough for me. Really good.